Hello, I'm back again this week to talk to you about a few things. Um, I did create an environmental toxins newsletter that I uploaded to my website, finerbalance.com. It's got lots of great information in there about how you can protect yourself from harmful agents in the environment. So I won't go into much detail about that here since it's all in the newsletter, but definitely refer back to that because our health is not just dependent on what we eat, but it is also dependent on how it's produced um, and the vehicles in which we intake the food. So really, environmental toxins, when they are present within your body, can be quite pervasive, affecting biochemical pathways that lead to basically depletion in energy. They affect mood and how you process how your hormones work. So definitely refer to that. Okay. Also, today I would like to talk about um, appetite. So building on our topic from last week, which was detox and how we eliminate, one of the other key things that kind of the basics of how I approach health in a patient is how are they eliminating and what is the state of their digestion. I'm really trying to get to how are they digesting. So elimination and appetite really help me in that regard. So what I'd like to talk about is that a lot of people try to suppress their appetite, and they'll go through the day just wanting to avoid eating for the most part because they almost look at it as a nuisance. They think it's problematic to have to stop what they're doing and then eat something. Other people love eating, and so there's a whole spectrum, but especially for people who are trying to lose weight and want to suppress their appetite, I would say that that's something that's really going to be counterproductive. Uh, the appetite is a key piece, as I just mentioned, of how we digest. And if you're not digesting well, you're likely going to be creating toxins that prevent you from losing weight because those toxins create more inflammation, and the body's response to inflammation is to hold on to fat and water, which really won't change the scale in the right direction. So that's one thing about appetite, but also when your appetite is too strong or too weak, it signals that there are other imbalances within the body. One of the things that I read recently on reviewing an Ayurvedic textbook from back in the day was when your metabolism or when your digestion is too strong, i.e. Agni, it actually leads to impatience. And when your digestion is weak, it leads to being sloppy. So you're beginning to see how the GI tract is not separate from the rest of your body and how you function and who you are in your day-to-day life. So a balanced digestion affects all levels of how you interact with the world and what your mood is like and how you perform your job and how you just move through life. So that's really all I wanted to talk about regarding appetite. There's so much I can say about it in detail, which I get into in terms of the thought processes of assessing someone's digestion with patients. And there's so many ways to modify your appetite. One key thing that I'll suggest today that I love and I think it works for lots of people is ginger. So fresh ginger root, grated up about a half teaspoon to a teaspoon by taste in a cup of hot water. Just drinking ginger tea like that about 15-20 minutes before a meal can stimulate appetite in those that have weak digestion, and may help balance appetite in those that have really overactive digestion. What else? So the other thing I would say is having routine to your meals. So basically scheduling meals. breakfast, lunch, dinner, or if you eat a little bit more frequently, you know, basically having a routine, just the way babies need a routine to feel comfortable and not cry all the time and feel secure. Our digestion's the same way. You kind of have to nurture it like it's an infant, and and if you do things per routine on time, on a schedule, then it gets comfortable and it works better for you, and it feels very confident, and your enzymes get secreted at regular intervals. So, favoring scheduled times to eat really does support a better digestion versus kind of the tendency to maybe want to be a bit more erratic or not plan a meal. So, so that's all for today. Okay, have a good day.